Hey guys, so I know it's been a minute since I came on and made a video, but it's currently Monday. I'm gonna post this video on Wednesday, and this is my son's second week of school. But yeah, it is currently 11:03 in the morning. I got up early to just take care of some stuff. Just got back from doing laundry maybe an hour ago. I'm about to eat my breakfast finally. I just made two strawberry jam sandwiches with cookie butter. I have a Sunny Delight, and then I'm gonna actually go make my coffee for the day, probably a latte for the day. And I'm waiting on a few packages. But this video is just an update of why I really wasn't posting for like 2 weeks on Instagram, and as well why I haven't had a video up from, I think it was Saturday or Wednesday, or probably both days. I didn't post a video last week. So basically, from my migraine blog, you guys know what's been going on. After the migraine blog, I posted videos that were recorded prior to that blog, and so I was able to just rest and relax within those, I think, a week and a half or so without having to post or make content. I think the only one that was like done during a migraine was my unboxing for the Delilah box. And I'm going to address that as well because there was a comment that needs to just be addressed on that. But right now, no migraine. A slight dull sensation going on in the frontal lobe, but nothing like crazy where I gotta take medication or whatever. So where I've been. So pretty much, let's start with the bad, then we're gonna end with the good. So the bad, migraines. Pretty much been dealing with that among other health issues, and nothing severe, thankfully, but there are some health issues that I need to take care of, so I will be doing that. And so September and October, I have lots of doctor's appointments going on to try to figure out what's going on with my migraine. So I do have a neurologist appointment as well as an eye doctor appointment. I ended up having to do an ultrasound, not pregnant, but I had to do an ultrasound just to get something checked, and it came back positive. Like, it wasn't a bad thing, but what was found still needs to be dealt with, if that makes sense. No, it's no cancer or anything like that, but I just had to deal with that. And then outside of me, my mom also has been having doctor's appointments, and so just dealing with my health and her health, we're trying to make sure that we stay healthy and get whatever needs to be fixed, corrected, or whatever the case may be done. And so that's pretty much where I've been focusing on, and it is a lot, but trusting God in both our cases. So we have that. Also, my hair has been falling out tremendously. I talked about it before, but this past weekend I had, and I literally saved it. This might be TMI for someone, but I have a hairball that I'm going to actually show the doctor because my hair has been coming out in like clumps. If you guys can see, this is all of my hair. And it comes out in clumps now, and it's frustrating to me because I've never had to deal with that. And you guys know how I mentioned about this area losing hair, so I have to figure that out. So I'm trying to get that together. So I think that's it for the bad. Nothing else, just health concerns, health issues going on that are gonna obviously take precedent. So on to the good. So I am in one of my sister's weddings. I call one of my sisters because she's from church. I've known her for about 10 years. In the past 2-3 years, maybe 4, we've gotten really, really close. And now we're like this. So she's my sister. She's having her wedding. I'm one of her bridesmaids. And so they had a surprise engagement party for her. And I went. And we all did receive little boxes and stuff with goodies for the wedding, as her way of asking us to be bridesmaids. And I've been spending the last 2 weekends at her house. I possibly will be going this weekend again. But I've been spending just time with her, just bonding with her as sisters, bonding with her on a ministry level as far as dance ministry, because we're both in a dance ministry. We both are working with the youth, and just bonding with her and her soon-to-be husband, who I call my bro. He's mad cool, like, dope person, dope everything. So I've just been spending time with them, whatever. And then I've just been really focusing on me and healing with the situation that went on with my son's father. And I know a lot of you guys are asking me like how I'm doing and things like that. I am okay. I realized on Sunday that I'm honestly at peace with the situation. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to question certain things and how things went about and why things are still going on the way they are. But I'm at peace with everything because I trust God in all matters. And it's crazy because prior to me finding out that we were broken up, I had 3 people that were close to me tell me they had dreams of me getting married. But every time that they told me it wasn't my son's father, and then the conversation I had with my bishop about the whole Saul, pretty much being rejected by God and being replaced by David, kind of like, snapped in my mind. And then I started thinking back on conversations and thoughts that I was having when I was in that relationship. So um, I'm honestly at peace. I am not, because I know what someone has asked me, like, have I found someone new? No. I'm not in a rush to jump into a relationship. I was in a relationship for 9-10 years. I'm in no rush to jump into a relationship, but when I do find someone, you may or may not know, depending on the relationship and how it goes. Honestly, I know that I will have to date, but I'm not in a rush to date right now. I'm just looking to build friendships with guys, and nothing like crazy. Obviously, I have my bro from my sister from church who's gonna get, her husband to be. That's my bro. So I'm taking my time. I'm enjoying my life, and the only way that I can do it is by God's strength. And every day, my daily prayer is I need His strength, and for Him to remove whatever lingering feelings that I have if He's not the one. And even if He is the one, to still remove those feelings from me so that I can focus on myself and ministry. And it's been working, honestly. Like, I haven't been feeling as weighed down as before. So I'm honestly okay on that front. Social media, I personally had to just make my page private, and then I unfollowed him on all of his social media because it was becoming too much with how the enemy was working through social media. And so I did that on all of my social media. So my personal one, my ministry ones, I had to do it for my own sanity. And it has been wonders in doing that. And so, am I seeing someone? No. Do I have a relationship? No. But I am building friendships with people, if that makes sense. And again, nothing crazy, like it's just platonic friendships. There is someone I am interested in, I will say that. But we both agreed that we were going to just be friends right now because if I'm not mistaken, he just got out of a very long relationship as well. And so, I'm taking things slow. I'm taking things, um, I'm being mindful, if that makes sense. So that's that. Um, Ministry. So, DOI, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about the Bible studies, and I want to get the Bible studies back up and going. But with my migraines being the way they are, sometimes they're consistent, sometimes they fluctuate on when they come, when they don't come. Um, I can't guarantee doing lives, and I love doing my live Bible study, especially in the Facebook group because we get to interact with each other. And I am still going to try to do live Bible studies, but until I can, I am just going to go to do pre-recorded videos, and then I'll probably do live discussions because it is a lot, and my migraines are bad. They're not like, low level 2-3 pain. They're normally starting at a 6-5 and then bumping up to like a 7-8-9-10 to the point where I have to be in the bed, can't have no lights on. And sitting in the dark is not good for me, so I do have sunglasses. I am actually going to be working on getting 2 new pairs of prescriptive eyeglasses, but I am gonna wait until after my eye doctor appointment because again, some people said the migraines could be from my eyes. So once I have that, we'll see. And if it's not the case, then we're still gonna be on a journey of trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, I've just honestly just been taking time for me, just to get back to me, to smiling, to laughing, to enjoying myself, to loving myself, to edifying myself and not having to rely on other people to edify. And I will say this past weekend, I was planning, the past month and a half, we've been planning the youth conference. And it hasn't been fully announced in the church. It's been mentioned here and there. Some people know, some people don't know, but I'm going to let you guys know. I am going to be the youth pastor for my church. I'm currently in training, so I'm the youth pastor in training right now. But it has been mentioned to me, and I always knew that pastorship was going to be a thing for me. It was revealed to me by God. And before I continue, anyone who says that a female cannot be a pastor, I just want you to exit out of this video. If you make those comments, I'm not going to answer you. I will delete your comments. If you want to argue and tell me that I am not doing God's work, I'm going to remove you and block you. I just don't have time for the negativity. If you believe that a woman cannot be a pastor, if you believe that a woman should not share the word of God, should not preach the gospel, that's on you. But that is not my belief. And we live in a time and age where women are stepping up because men are falling at the wayside, pretty much. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So you can choose to stay and listen to everything else I'm gonna say, or you can exit. But if you do make a comment that is rude and disrespectful, you will be blocked and removed. Now, if you have a comment and you're being respectful in your commenting, then fine. But if you're being disrespectful, automatically telling me that I'm going to go to hell, or automatically telling me that I'm sinning, or automatically telling me that a woman shouldn't do this, don't do it. We can have a discussion, but if you want to argue or demean me or pretty much condemn me, you can exit. So, moving on, like I said, I'm going to be a youth pastor in training, or I am currently the youth pastor in training. And I know that was a calling of my life, which is part of the reason why I used to run a lot from ministry, because I wasn't ready for that, and I'm still not ready for that. I don't think I ever will be ready for it. But yeah, I planned a 2-day conference. It was going to be 3 days, but with how schooling was working, we decided on 2 days, my sister and I. And I was on the verge of canceling the Saturday event, which was pretty much going to be seminars, games, food, and music and stuff like that. I was going to cancel, and I reached out to my pastor and was like, well, maybe, should I cancel, postpone it? And she was telling me, like, if I needed time, then I could, but she would have preferred me to just continue on with it. And so we did. And it was a crazy weekend trying to get everything done last minute, print everything at home, because I ended up staying at my sister's house again, the one whose wedding I'm in. So I stayed at her house for the weekend, and so I had to take a lot of bags over there. I had to make sure everything was done throughout the week. It was a lot. And even the day of, it was supposed to be from 12 to 5. We got there at like 12:30. There was only maybe one young lady from the other ministry, because we work in conjunction with another church, and so they're pretty much under our church. And so one of the young ladies from that church was there at the event before everyone else, and like no one really showed up until 2. So I was like freaking out. I was getting upset because like I had spent money on the food and things, and I was putting on this time, and I was like, oh my god, what is gonna happen? Like, no one's here. I had one of the elders doing an emotion seminar, and I'll leave a link down below if you guys to my church's Instagram if you want to see what the seminar was about. Phenomenal seminar. But I was really like, what's going on? And then when we did start the seminar, people started to trickle in, and it was a good turnout. There were kids from my church, some of the youth from the other ministry, and we still went forth. So we had the seminar. We did painting, which was fun. They had a forum, which was fun, and I was blessed to know that you have to keep pushing even when you feel like you don't want to. I felt discouraged. I felt like I didn't want to do it. I felt like I was unqualified to do it. But I am so glad everyone enjoyed it. And then Sunday was the actual service, and we had the youth pastor from that church that partnered with us come preach. She preached up a storm, and I know some of you guys actually saw the service. If you want to see the actual service and how it went, click the eye to go watch that. It was Sunday service. Every second Sunday is our youth Sunday. And last month I spoke. This month, the youth pastor at that ministry spoke, and then I'll be speaking actually in October, so I do need to work on my sermon for that. And then November, I'm going to have my sister speak, and then in December, we're probably going to have a guest speaker. But we're going to try to do, and I'm sorry if you guys hear any drilling or whatever, there are people outside doing stuff. So, yeah, I've just been trying to balance life on top of my son being back in school. It's been crazy because with COVID regulations, parents are not allowed in the building. So trying to get my son to the building on time so that he could walk in with his class is a hassle. So it's been trying. It's been interesting. I have been reading, of course. Been back on my reading my reading goals, I guess. I'm still about 18 books behind on my goal of 150 books this year, but I feel like I can definitely do that. I feel like once my son goes on vacation, I'll be able to read a lot more. I haven't really been reading the last 2 weekends because I haven't been home, and so I'm currently finishing up. This book is called Things in Jars by Jess Kidd. It's a historical fiction mystery. Honestly, I'm listening to the audiobook for it, so I'm not fully invested in it right now, but it's really good. I'm liking the writing, so I'm thinking about giving it a 3.75 and then rereading it maybe in a month or two to read it physically, because I'm just not engaging with audiobooks. I can't engage with without reading physically. So we have that. So I'm almost done with this. I think I'm on chapter 34 right now. Is it 34? I don't even know. Let's see. Yeah, there's like 40 odd chapters in this book. So I'm on chapter 34 right now. And so I just need to finish that much of the book, and then I have to start these two books because I have audiobooks for these out from the library for 8 days. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I have the audiobook out and I have 8 days left, and it's only going to take me 3 days to read both. So I'm going to try to read them both, start them today, and then get back on my track. I'm also going to be reading with Steph, which I need to actually pull that book out, but it is a contemporary romance Christian fiction book. So I have to pull that out, and we do 4-day readings. So we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to remember, is there anything else? I did get a package. I will say that. So I got a package from Press and Sew, and I'm gonna actually have an unboxing video on it because I'm gonna do a walkthrough, but it is a prayer journal, which I'm super excited to dive into. So I have a package for that. I got some books in the mail. I have Amazon packages coming today. Right now my room is a little bit of a mess because I have to put laundry up. I did laundry Friday, and then I went today this morning to finish up the laundry. I also need to redo a flyer. Not redo a flyer, but just edit a flyer quickly. Oh wait, my computer is definitely off because I wasn't home. I always turn my computer all the way off when I'm not home. But yeah, I mean, I've been living my life, staying focused on God and trying to just keep centered. And so, ate a sandwich. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to figure everything out. My hair is curly, as you can see. I need to maintain my curls right now. And so that's what I'm dealing with right now. It was cute on yesterday. It's the day after, and I don't have any water right now, so I'm probably gonna do a lot of wash and goes for the next couple days until I get my hair done at the hair salon. But yeah, so the first Bible study that I'm gonna post onto YouTube will be the Bible study on the Lord's Prayer, which is Matthew, I think it's Matthew 5, or is it Matthew 6? I think it's Matthew 6, because Matthew 5 starts Beatitudes, if I'm not mistaken. So Matthew 6. And if I'm wrong, I'll put on the screen correctly. But that's going to be the first Bible study that I do. John, I know you guys are interested in that. That is coming. Like, it's going to come. But I'm trying to do smaller books, smaller chapters, smaller verses right now because I don't know what's going on with these migraines. Like, they're all over the place. And they get so bad, like I said, to the point where I'm bedridden or my vision gets blurry. I can't look directly straight. I have to look like downwards. Sometimes my eyes start like bugging out. It gets weird. You know, so yeah, I've just been dealing with that. So I think that's it for now. I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on in my life because I know I'm like, I'll post and then I won't post and then I'll post again, then I won't post. I'm trying to find a balance with everything. And then my church, we actually start Bible studies back up tomorrow, so I have to start preparing to teach for that again. And I haven't been meeting with my bishop for like the last 3 weeks or so, so I gotta start doing that again on Wednesdays. It's a lot going on, and I'm managing it. I'm trusting God in all things, but yeah. So I'm gonna go because I have laundry to put up. It's honestly just sheets. I mean, you see my laundry bag right there. I just have to put my sheets up. Because it's pretty much with sheets, and then whatever clothes I had over the weekend I just threw in there so that I wouldn't have any laundry to do. And then I also got to make a run today with my mom to try to find some daggone uniform pants for my son because he has none. Yeah, he has one pair of black jeans, and I need to find him either some uniform pants or some black jeans because he has to wear black. And if it's jeans, I don't even care at this point. So that is life. He's going to be wearing sweats tomorrow because he has gym. So I'm gonna go edit this flyer right now and do some social media work for church. But Bible studies is September. I'm looking to try to get that up for you guys at the end of the month, but if not, October I will have that done because my son is in school, so I have time to record during the days But this next couple of this week right now is going to be insane trying to do that because I have so much to do as far as like Bible study for church, and things like that. And so I'm trying to maneuver everything and whatnot. I will have another sermon writing blog for you guys since I'll be working on another sermon for next month. And it's going to be part 2 pretty much to the first sermon because I did the scripture about being the salt and then being the light of the earth or light of the world. And so I did be salty already, and so I'm going to do the next one on being the light of the earth. And I started working on notes for that already in the previous sermon writing blog, and so I'll try to be mindful and get more footage of me actually working on that because I know a lot of you guys are interested in my sermon writing vlogs and my thoughts and how I write sermons. And let me just say, anyone can write a sermon. You don't have to be an evangelist. You don't have to be a pastor. You don't have to be an elder. Any person can write a sermon and then just share it on YouTube. And so a sermon for me is pretty much just a teaching. It is a lesson, but without all of the teacher aspects, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense, right? Okay. But yeah, my son does have a half a day though, unfortunately. Trying to get the thing. He has a half a day coming up on the 29th, which is stupid, but whatever. And then he has a couple days off in October, lots of vacations in November, lots of vacation in December. And so, we're just trying to balance everything. This weekend, I would try to start, but I might not be here. Like I said, I might be going back to my sister's house because they're going to be going to Legoland, and I might be going. I'm debating on that because I know my son is not going to go. I can't take him because for the past 2 weekends, he's been with me, and now he's going to go with his dad this weekend. And so, I might go. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really decided what I want to do with that. I might go. I just might stay home. I might probably most likely stay home and just rest and relax and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go now because I've been rambling for like 20 some odd minutes. And yeah, that's been my life. That's what's been going on. And so if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. I do have a Q&A coming up because I have lots of questions. Like, I went back to like old videos in the comment section and got a whole bunch of questions that I never got a chance to answer. And so I have maybe like 60 odd questions. I'm not gonna do 60. I'll probably will do it in parts. And a lot of you guys are always asking about having my bishop back on the channel, which he definitely will be coming back on the channel. I'm gonna do a separate video on that where you guys can leave me your questions and what you want to know and learn. And then I'll be doing another interview style video with him. I'm going to feature my pastor on here. The youth pastor that actually spoke on Sunday, I'm actually going to have her come on the channel to do a prayer because I really just want her to come and pray. Like, she is a powerhouse. I would love her to come on and do a prayer and maybe even a virtual Bible study with you all. I definitely want to get other people that I know ministry-wise that are leaders, that are not leaders, that are just Christians on my channel because I don't want to... Right now, my channel has been like drowned in books because I love books. That was my life. But God has been pushing me to do more of the Bible studies and more of the teachings and interacting with new people and interacting with other Christian YouTubers. And so that's what I'm branching out to do. My giveaway videos are coming. It'll be between the next video or the next 3 videos. One of them will be about the giveaway. I'm going to try to record that video tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it. So that I can get that giveaway going because I'm actually almost at 5,000 subscribers, which it blows my mind, you guys. It blows my mind that I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers. Like, I don't know, but I thank you guys so much for your love, support, and your care and your concern. Again, I'm gonna make these last 2 comments and then we're gonna just end the video. So first, donations. A lot of you are always asking me. I accept donations. If you would like to, you can. I don't require them. I don't request them. So if you're interested, links are down below to Cash App, to PayPal, to whatever else, Zelle. I have all of my information down below if you're interested in donating to the ministry or to me or whatever the case may be. And lastly, Patreon. I have a Patreon account. Have I been the best at doing it? No, I haven't. But I am working on having blogs specifically for Patreon because as much as I like blogging, it can be a hassle to edit. So I might have way more vlogs on Patreon, way more Q&As on Patreon than I do on YouTube, just because I want to utilize Patreon. And of course, Patreon, if you're a Patreon, you can get a lot of my Bible study notes for free through Patreon. So that's the thing. That's another thing I need to work on is Bible study notes. So yes. Yeah, so I currently looking at my Goodreads challenge. I am 90 books in to my 150 book goal, which is 60%. I'm 14 books behind, but I feel like I can definitely catch up and get to 150 books. There was a time where I read 200 books in a year, so you know. But yeah, that is it. I'm gonna go because my camera is about to die or my phone is running out of space. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for commenting, commenting, subscribing, liking, and all of that great stuff. Thank you guys for just being a part of the DOI family. And new merch is gonna be coming soon. New Bible study notes are gonna be coming soon. I really, really appreciate you guys, and I ask that you just continue to pray for me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.